the blade. If you've got a scratch, you need it. 'Cause we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Like to get a little wild, we like to put a smile on the mid. If you're feeling like a fraud, step on up, dog. You know we'll give you that stitch. 'Cause we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of a bitch. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of a bitch.
Jesus Christ. Why is that so loud?
I don't know, man. You're running the goddamn controls.
It's always my favorite podcast every week. What are you talking about?
That's a good plug.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good.
We'll just
You
like
fucking hit my
soundbite
mic.
that, put it on. It's always my favorite podcast every week. You know
That'd be
what?
like the beginning of everyone. It's always my favorite podcast every week, you know?
That's perfect. Tom, you got me muted again, you prick.
No, you're not muted. Just move down.
We are live
God, see what I'm talking about?
on
That
the
fucking
Let's Get
snuffer?
Stupid. Well, you shouldn't have gave me the damn mic like this because you know I'm going to go nuts.
You brought it.
The Let's Get Stupid podcast.
Episode 178, jam-packed show. Before we get into the
jam-packed bar.
two guests in the new bar, who are we brought to you by, Finn?
Pioneer Fit, the one and the only, Matt Haydon. Pioneer_Fit on Instagram. Best cock rings this side of the Mississippi River. Well, west of the Mississippi River.
Southwest, yep.
And, yeah, that's about it, right?
Sub-Zero-Plunge.com.
Well, how are we still sponsored by this? I've never gotten one.
I got one in my house right now.
Yeah, you do. This is a two-man show, Tommy.
You can use it.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. After this, you want to hop in? Both of
Together?
us?
Let's go. I brought my man thong.
Sub-Zero-Plunge.com. Code STUPID gets you $250 hairs off. Just set mine up in the garage. Got it down to 43 degrees today. Going to hop in before I go to work if I have time because Finn likes to show up 35 minutes late everywhere he goes.
The road was closed.
Yeah, the road was closed, which took him 4 minutes longer, but somehow I ended up being 35 minutes late. But either here nor
Stopped
there.
at the local hot dog stand.
Yeah, get a hot dog
Big
and
D's.
a Miller Lite to go. So if you're into the cold plunge, if you want into the fad of it, it's been around for 2 years now ish. Well, been around for a long time, but
Russians have been doing it for years.
yeah, if you want to keep up with the Russians, you should buy a Sub-Zero cold plunge. Help my brother out. He owns a company, 100%. So if you want one, you hear it on the podcast, code STUPID. $250 off. Now, the guests today, too, we've got to break in this new bar. If you're watching on YouTube, a little messy with my cords. I don't really like that. But first, podcast of the bar, courtesy of Jon Jursich.
Dom, thanks for having me.
He found it on Facebook Marketplace.
I did.
Down in Joliet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you find it at? Joliet?
Joliet.
Yeah, South Joliet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you gotta
This
be
is probably about a
careful down
3-month search. Jursich's been searching for me the entire time.
High and low?
there. High and low.
Yeah. It was hard to fit. Hard to find one that fit because my stairway now has 2 doors instead of a big opening. So it was I needed a bar that broke down in 3 pieces to fit this thing.
Either that or you build it yourself is the only way you could do
I'd
it.
have to build it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, we found this. When I say we, I mean Jursich. I picked it up. And then me and the other guest, Jacob.w.ross, moved it down here last week. Got it all set up, and now we've been only doing 2-mans down here. Now we could do 4-man.
Well, hell, we
which
could
is
do
always better
seven,
than doing 2-men.
7-man.
Well, we don't. Yeah, I mean,
What if we had it all around?
We
Get a
could.
360 GoPro camera.
Yeah.
Put it right in the middle.
Yeah. Have it spin to each person.
You don't
when
have
they
to
talk?
spin. It films it all at once.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Does.
Huh.
You never seen those on motorcycle videos?
No, I don't watch so many motorcycle videos.
Oh,
Come on, Jursich.
Jesus, Jursich.
What is that, the
Goodness
president?
gracious.
Karen Fit. No, I have nobody. Nobody.
Got nothing.
Call back later.
I told you not to call me here.
God damn it. Be over in a minute.
Well, that's why John and I are on the podcast today, because we made a deal with Tom. We said if we help you get this bar, we have to be on one episode of Let's Get Stupid. That was a trade.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Worked out really well, me being on nights this week.
Yeah.
Jursich was off.
Yeah.
You typically have, after your, today's Tuesday, so you don't go to Id Gym.
Nope, but
So
I
just
have a
the
lot
other
of
stuff.
early calls with folks in South Sudan, and then kind of have some time in the middle of the
Calling
day.
South Sudan early in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, because it's probably not early there, right?
No, it's not. Yeah, so there's 7 or 8 hours ahead.
Early calls about what? The weather?
No.
Hey, how's it going? How's the weather there?
Pretty hot here, but
The Luol Deng Foundation.
I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, right now, if you really want to know,
I do.
we are trying to we're going to start a fundraiser tomorrow. I kind of started last week on my birthday, but to ship 2 containers full of food to help feed refugees coming into South Sudan.
Oh, well, that's pretty nice.
Oh.
What a nice little early morning phone call.
Yeah, it's good.
Who
It's
you
good.
calling in the morning, John?
I usually call Tom Callis.
Yeah.
That's a nice phone call, too, I bet.
Yep.
What'd you guys talk about?
I mean, we don't have enough time.
Yeah, podcast is going to be short today.
Who did you call this morning?
This morning I called
Big boss, man.
some guy from Kentucky. Yeah, I talked to some guy from Kentucky this morning.
Why?
Something about the supplements and me coming down there to somewhere in Flatheads or Flatwood
Like
or
a
something.
store?
Yeah, a guy owns a couple stores down in Flathead or
Pig's Knuckle, probably.
something.
Yeah.
Kentucky. I looked it up. It's it's West Virginia pretty much.
Oh, Mountain Mama.
When you going?
Yeah.
July or August.
Are you serious? Take a camper?
I don't know. I'm just going down there for a day.
Oh, take
or
the
two.
e-bike.
Just do a little meet and greet. Yeah, probably the e-bike.
That'd be a long day, dude.
Well, I got to get out. Head start. I'm saying I'm spending a day down
Oh,
there. I
I
mean,
was like,
travel might be a
Jesus.
lot more.
Have
by
the
the
white
time I
George
get there.
Foreman drive you again?
No, I'll probably have the e-bike. We'll have to stop every 30 miles to gas it up.
Yeah.
Wait a couple hours and get back on it. Yeah,
Think of the money you'll save, though.
I know it. It's going to take me a
More
while.
money in your pocket, though. So.
Great tan when
true.
you get down there.
You just
Yeah.
have to take a week off. It's fine.
Like 7-hour drive. What do you think is going to be in a bike?
I think you could do
Couple
40,
days.
40 hours, 50.
That's not
Totally worth it.
You're
Yeah,
fine. What else are you going to do?
I'll just bring that backpack I got over there.
Put batteries in it. And
Two
then just hook it
headsets.
to the batteries.
Oh,
Mm.
now we're
Yeah,
talking.
think
I'm
it's
sure you
Tommy.
could wire that up wrong.
Yeah, I
but-
probably could. I'd have those Maverick guys ship me a couple new batteries.
Yeah.
Just keep pulling them out and putting in the bike.
Oh, I meant just run a line in like series so it would constantly charge.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't. I'd probably be the first guy electrocuted on an e-bike if I did that. Would not be good, brother.
Build a solar panel roof on the top
There
to
you go.
charge your bike as you're driving it.
I mean, look at all the stuff you've built. Look at that golf cart. That thing looks great.
So far, it's coming along.
Yeah.
I did. I lifted the seat up the other day, and then put it back down.
Wait, this is a golf cart from like 2 years ago?
Yeah,
You got one, though.
yeah. She's dead still.
Well, it's better than mine.
No batteries.
Well, and it's not put together.
Yeah, the front end needs to be done, and the fabric needs to be put on, and a couple
I'll
other
buy it from
minor
you.
details.
I'll buy it from you.
It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Tommy.
Everything's for sale.
No, I'm not the $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, I know what that
What do
is.
you say? There's always a price. There's no price on this. It's not for sale. Time.
$400.
Sold.
Cash.
Done. I have a hard bargain, but yes, accept.
In all fairness, you've been busy on that new lawnmower of yours, so we get it.
Did you get a new lawnmower?
No, I just fixed. I had to fix the lawnmower yesterday.
Why
I
didn't-
blew a belt off of. I had to go to the John Deere store down in Salmonock.
Why didn't you buy mine? This is a zero turn.
You got a zero turn? How big's the deck?
It was only a 42.
Oh, jeez,
Well, what's yours?
it's 42.
Yeah, mine's so much faster. You could have sold yours for the same amount I sold mine for.
You
It'd have been a
sold
war.
yours already?
Yeah,
For how much?
1,500.
Way to rub salt in the wound.
Damn.
Yeah, Jacob wanted it too. I didn't know, but you were in fucking South Sudan fighting
Why don't you
whatever.
give me a heads up? It would have.
Hunger.
I would have bought it.
I mean-
I didn't know.
What are you doing? Why don't you
I
ask
asked
your
you.
friend? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I go, my man. You're like, well, how big's the deck? I go, 42.
How long ago
That's
was
not
it?
big enough for me. I go, well, it's twice as fast, but whatever.
I mean, it would have helped. It would have probably cut down about at least 45 minutes.
Maybe
I
more.
would have
Maybe
said
more,
at
but I
least.
don't know,
Take it
that thing was fucking fast.
4.5 hours.
Yeah. Well, no. It's
What
How
does it
many
take
acres
right now
do
it's
you
about
have to mow?
6.5.
How many acres you got to mow?
Mowable acres is probably
Hey, 3, right?
3 or 4. Probably 4.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in the way.
4.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to go around a lot of
There's
stuff.
a lot
don't
of turns. Well, there's a lot of straight shots too, but there is quite a bit of turns. You don't realize how much shit it is until you start. I'm like, when I first got there, I'm like, this ain't don't look too bad. And just the fucking ditch alone takes like 2 hours. You know that ditch?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going back and forth and back and well, I got this much done. Now I need that much more done in that ditch, and then I fall over.
You should fence it in and get some goats.
We are doing some projects in the back.
I saw that picture.
We are doing some project. What picture?
Karen and Pappy gardening or something.
Oh yeah, there will be sweet corn, pumpkins, jalapeno, all kinds of stuff. This Pappy's Produce is coming soon. Let's just say that. It's been a few years in the making, but Pappy's Produce.
He needs an Instagram, Pepe's Produce.
Yeah, that is true.
You could do
Yeah.
pumpkins
Oh yeah.
in the fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he going to grow
Pineapple
uh,
trees.
They have hundreds of pumpkins going to be there. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Appleseed's there, everything.
Yep.
Is he going to grow Pappy's Pineapple Express?
Well, we cannot talk about that.
That's legal.
That's legal.
That's true. It is legal.
You can grow a certain amount.
Can't say anything about that stuff, but there will. There's going to be pumpkins there, boys. A lot of pumpkins. Yeah, the mullets came over and plowed it. Yeah,
Plowed.
Plowed it?
Yeah, they tilled it up. They got
They
a
tilled
fucking,
it.
Yeah, they tilled all that land up.
They could plow it. Get a horse or a donkey.
Sure.
Hand till it, hand plow it.
I was thinking about it.
Sounds awful.
It's a lot of fun, Tom. You got a lot of ticks back there too.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of
Pulled
fun.
about 5 ticks off me the other day.
What do you do if there's a skeeter on your Peter?
What does that mean?
If there's a skeeter on your Peter, what do you do?
What kind of joke are you trying to say here?
Whack it off.
Oh.
You ever heard that?
No.
Huh.
No, it's pretty
It's
good.
like a song. There's a skeeter on your Peter. Whack it off. Whack it off. You ever heard that bar song?
No, if you're sliding in a third and you feel a juicy turd diarrhea. I know that one.
Different song.
Sitting in your Chevy
you're
and you feel
gross,
something heavy.
dude.
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
Gross, Finn.
Yeah. What the hell kind of shit are you talking about?
Or you could get in
this is
Sub-Zero
weird.
plunge.
You're touching my feet, Tom.
Do you like it?
I don't know what's going on
Nice
here.
shoes.
Thank you, pal.
Get a free case of Bud Light with those?
Oh, yeah, these are American shoes, pal. This isn't nothing to do with Bud Light.
Okay.
Now, if these were the rainbow flag shoes, yes, they probably would come with a case of Bud Light.
Those are terrible for your ankles. Slop.
Oh, yeah, I've seen you wear them a bunch of times.
I don't wear them anymore because my ankles hurt when I wore them.
My
Like, why do
ankles-
my ankles hurt?
My ankles are strong in them.
Well, not according to your squat.
Boom.
Oh, jeez. Got nothing on that one.
Oh. Anyway.
I'm just giving you shit. I'm just glad Karen let you drive her truck today. Looks nice.
Oh,
I
did you
didn't
drive
the
it?
truck. I drove the Jeep.
No, you did. I saw a truck pull in.
Nope.
Okay, I have cameras, Finn. You want to look at the camera footage?
You have cameras here?
Yeah.
God
so I can see
damn
when
it.
Finn gets here.
Cannot get anything by this guy.
Nope.
What are you pulling up?
His
Pull up you. Pulling in. Oh, wait. It didn't pick you up.
I didn't.
Shit.
Well, I drove in real
Well, he's
stealth.
wearing a camouflage shirt, too.
There it
That's
is.
true. Yeah, there she is, backing it in.
Why did you stop so far away?
That's where I stopped at.
Why did you stop so far away?
Oh, I thought I was going to
You
hit the
barely-
cars. Yeah.
4 car lengths away. Up, just in case.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't want to scratch it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Good, now nobody can get out. Perfect.
Well, nobody's here. Who's going to get out?
That's true. I'm all alone still.
You know?
Good thing my friends are here. Hang out with
right.
me.
That's why I had these guys over early in the morning.
Yep.
Got nervous.
Come over at like 7 a.m., guys.
Hey, guys, get over as soon as possible.
It's too quiet. I'm just getting scared in here.
Yeah. It's a big house.
Sure,
I'm
so
all
bring
alone.
your guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring ammo,
Thinks his
please.
house is
I'm
haunted.
hearing noises.
Yeah.
Tommy, that's a furnace.
like
no,
3.
no, it's not.
Oh, it's not. You don't know.
Yeah, wake up at 3 in the morning. Just get over here now, damn it.
FaceTimes me at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I think somebody's here.
Can you talk to me?
Did you pull in already? That's not you. Who is it?
Shit. Jursich.
No, I'm in bed.
Oh, man.
How's it going, Tom?
It's weird. You know, luckily I'm like real busy. Like I'm at work, I'm on shift, so it's like I'm not home that much. But it's
Well-
weird. Like I was telling them, it's like no dogs, no nothing. It's just
Second
quiet.
shift, too, right?
Yeah, second shift. This
So
week.
that's almost that's a good shift when you don't have kids or wife.
Right. I mean, I have them. They're just not here.
Well, you don't have them this week. It's perfect.
right,
If
right.
you can't see them, they don't exist.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. They're in a different state.
That's how it works.
I'm free.
Yeah, who is that girl that was here?
Which one?
I don't know. Some chick that left when I got her.
Oh, that was
Is that the neighbor?
yeah, it was just the neighbor. Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she just getting a cup of sugar.
Yeah. Hey, you got any
I'm not gonna be a
sugar?
dick because no one's home.
Yeah.
You know, be
Answer the
rude.
door. Yeah, I got sugar. You want some? Come on in. Oh, God. Accidental misfire.
This thing goes off.
Yeah. Can't control it.
Finn, I thought you were squatting with us this morning.
Hey, what happened?
I was
thought
excited.
Cam was.
No. Cam's holding a sign.
Camp? No, he's in apprentice
Nice.
school.
Oh,
He started this week.
Oh, he did. How's it
no
going?
more sign holding.
I talked to him yesterday for a little bit.
Is he crying?
Not yet.
I can't do it.
He just had some questions.
I should have lost more weight.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I hear him breathing in the last podcast. Holy fuck.
Yeah, because you think because he lost like 20 pounds, so you think it would bring kind of like the out of breathness,
Yeah,
you know, like
a little
be a
bit.
better shape, you'd breathe less heavy. I don't know.
He's breathing heavier than ever.
Maybe it's easier for him to breathe, so he's breathing more.
Ah!
He's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, now he has. It's easier for his lungs to compress and
Maybe.
inflate, and so he's just taking advantage of it, getting more oxygen
I
in.
don't know. He's gonna be huffing and puffing this week, dude.
His Instagram should be Cowboy Darth Vader.
Yeah. I mean, the way he was breathing last week was bad.
Really?
If he was using this mic, you wouldn't be able to hear anything else in the podcast.
Why is that, Finn?
Somebody forgot the windpipe.
Oh,
What do they call those wind things?
I don't know. Snuffer? I don't call
They
it
come
snuffer.
up. How many stuffers they come with?
I
How do
thought
we
they
have
came
all
with
these?
extras, but
I thought we had a ton of them.
well,
Well, obviously we don't have a ton.
Probably.
Can't even find one.
at Karen's Corner.
Probably got them at your house.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to check.
Guess so.
I hear you breathing in the ears.
Maybe. I'm out of breath. I was working out with my
Oh,
friends.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought you guys squatted on Friday night.
We do Tuesdays too. Tuesdays and Fridays we do legs.
Hmm.
Every Tuesday and Friday.
Just not heavy squats.
Just
on
not
Tuesdays.
Tom's? I
Just
mean,
like
not Tom. Cam?
Normally
Well,
Cam's here.
Normally Cam comes because we do it like at
On both?
3:15. He has been, but now I don't know if he will because he's got to go to Chicago every day. So he's not like by you anymore.
Oh.
He's all the way in the city.
yeah.
He's like at literally Sox Stadium.
Oh, gee.
That's where he's at
Yeah.
every day. So
Right off 55 there.
we'll see him in 3 months maybe.
How many days? Every day of the week except for the weekends, right?
Yeah, for like 15 weeks.
15 weeks?
I think that's what it is.
What time does he get out?
3,
So 7 to 3.
something like that.
Monday through Friday,
So
15
like
weeks.
6:30 to 3 or 6 to 2:30 or 7 to 3:30, something like that. Yeah.
Be
He's a
tough to
goner.
get
I
out of
think
here.
he'll be going. He'll be coming Fridays probably here. That's Friday night.
Maybe if we were to go back to nights.
Yeah.
What time are you squatting?
Well, we were squatting at like 3:15 and just getting it over with by like 5. It was nice.
You were home?
Yeah, because I get off work at 2:30 now,
Oh.
so I could fly home and we can
Mm.
train. And because sometimes like those 7:30 training sessions, man, it's just so tiring. You know, you're just like barely can get enough energy to fucking just squat, let alone getting a full leg workout.
Yeah.
Kind of gets old.
Or the opposite happens to me where I'll load up on caffeine to be awake, and then I can't go to sleep.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then my body wakes me up at 4 because that's what time I normally get up, and I didn't even sleep. And then you're, oh, it's easier to do it in the afternoon.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Right, Jursich?
Arnold used to
Right.
say, if you want to be a serious lifter, 10 to 2. That's your training window.
That's
Yeah.
like the hardest window ever.
Well, he said that you've got enough food in you to be train hard, but not enough day to be tired.
Yeah.
10 to 2.
That was a good time to train. It was like noon to 2.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was really
were
good.
you train at 2 when you were at FitWorks?
Yeah, like 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
Something like
You
that.
go in before work, right? When
Yep.
you were at NIU?
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, that was a good time to train. And then when I worked at the sanitation department for a few summers, I would go right after work immediately. I would never go home.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd
That's
be
what I
kinda-
tell a lot of people. Like they tell you to help get into the gym. I go, just pack your
does.
bag. Like go right from work, no
Yep.
matter what, or right before you go to work.
Because you're going to
As
go.
soon as you go home,
Once you get in there, you're good.
Right.
But yeah, if you go home, a lot of people will be like, fuck it.
Fuck, I gotta do this.
I'll
and
do it
I should
tomorrow.
probably do
Yeah.
this. And
And you just keep
just
doing
do-
that all
yeah.
the time.
And I
It's
just-
very easy to
you work out
get
twice
away
a
from
week if you're lucky.
it. Yep.
Nope, it's right before or right after.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bring a change of clothes because
Yep.
I had shit all over me, and then boom, right to the gym.
Oh, sanitation district.
Me and Ben Hyatt would go in there a lot after.
Are you
after work.
serious?
Oh yeah. Yep. I got a story about that guy, but I cannot tell it.
Oh, good for the podcast. Thanks, Finn.
Yeah, it was
Well,
great.
listen, it's job related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what story.
Yeah. What, you heard about it already?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can talk off air about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Good story, Tom.
So what'd you guys do today?
We squatted.
We squatted.
What else? Anything else? Just squatted?
Deadlifted, deficit,
Deadlifted,
banded
deficit,
deficits.
You guys do a back day in there too, or just lower body?
I should lower body.
A lot of leg extensions, leg curls.
Yeah, I did.
Just like
calves.
accessory work.
Yeah, we do accessories, warm up, and I had my fucking abductor dry needled yesterday by Denny.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just wanted to push a little blood through it, so I kept everything light.
Oh yeah, pushing
Fucking
blood
hurt
through
like
it.
a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You'll have that
Yeah, you know, semen goes clear after a couple hours.
couple minutes.
God. Yeah, I listened to last week's episode.
If
the other
anybody
week.
is listening to last week's episode and tested that, please write into the show
Yeah.
for
Guy-
verification.
Guys coming in cups.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
I
came
don't
in
see
a
it.
cup. It took exactly 3.5 minutes. Right?
I'll send you a time lapse.
Uh-huh.
Tag Let's Get Stupid podcast.
Yes.
Gross.
Yeah, that'd be yeah,
I
do
was-
not send pictures or videos, though. If you do, send it to Tom Callis.
No. I'm done.
Cal1, what is it?
Tom Cal 1.
Tom Cal
Huck
1.
Finn Barbell.
At
No,
Cowboy
at
Huck
Cam.
Finn,
Yeah,
yeah,
Scott.
Cowboy Cam.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Send it to the C Team podcast.
Yeah,
Cowboy
yes.
The,
Cam.
the Seaman Team podcast.
Be better.
Yes. Oh, God.
Seaman Team Podcast? They changed their name?
Yeah, they changed their name.
They didn't tell me.
Man, what are you doing?
What are
Quit
you
messing
doing?
with my things, Finn.
Oh, what is it?
It's my filter changer for my Sub-Zero. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, right? Jesus. What kind of sponsorship is this?
Well, it worked out pretty well for me so far.
Well, yeah, you have one.
I don't think you'd be too scared to go in it.
What are you talking about?
You want to go in it after this?
Why would I want to go into it at somebody else's house that you've been in? I mean, there could be, who knows what could be in that thing?
There's a
You
water
swam in his-
filter.
You swam in his pool.
The chiller.
Same thing.
Filters.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's
filters
a
of water.
small area. That's got getting in his bathtub.
It sounded scary.
You guys get in it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Before you work out.
Yep. We
Best
all
time.
did.
I was
You
trying
did
to
not get
podcast
in
in
it.
it.
I jumped in it. I did 3 minutes.
Oh, you got video of it?
You know what I squatted?
No, we don't
Three,
take video.
320 for 10.
Where's the video?
Immediately after.
Well, I got my squat video.
Well, I want to see that. I want to see that video. What did you wear?
What?
What
You
did you
got
wear
any-
in there? Your underwear?
Yeah, undies.
Undies.
Got to have video or picture. Come on.
Whitey tighties. Shit stains in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Jursich.
Cannonball.
Sorry.
I was going in here today.
Filter got it.
Today's
Yep.
laundry day.
Filtered
Sorry.
it out, Tom. She's all ready for you.
Oh, I
Good
did
to go.
Yeah, it's a filter in the yeah, maybe.
You'll feel great. Like a new man.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, Jursich, since last time you've been on, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
You haven't been on since, what, Miami?
What, you got married?
Miami.
I think you were married.
The Dan. Yeah, no, I was married. Yeah, because the wife was on that trip with us. I threw up.
Oh,
off
yeah.
the, yeah, I threw up off the porch.
Oh, you vomited. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Always do.
Yeah.
You and Tim drinking?
No, I was drinking. Tim was serving me.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
He had that Hawaiian shirt on, didn't he?
Tim's Hawaiian shirt.
Tim's Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, this might surprise a lot of people. I don't remember much from that night.
I got video to remind you.
Well,
Oh, you got
that's-
video of that, but not when he got in that cold tub?
Yeah.
Jeez, Tim's going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Since then, you just got onto the SWAT team.
I did last
Yeah.
month.
I don't know if you could help people where. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
work
know.
for Naperville Police Department. That's no secret.
Oh, where are you from, Naperville?
Yeah. We're from Naperville. Yeah. Well, I was with the Kelp City for 8.5 years before that. Left, went to Naperville. Did some time there because you got to have some time on before you can try out.
Yeah.
So last year I tried out. I came up short 3 points on the physical test. So I sat down with Tom Cal, sat down with Jacob.w.ross. I said, I got to retool everything, my workouts.
Got your diet in line?
Yeah. So lost about 20 pounds, and they retested. What are we in? June?
Mm-hmm.
June.
Yeah, it was the
June.
end of March, and I passed it by 35 points this
Damn.
time. Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah.
So we did the physical, and everybody who passed went in the oral interview and did really well, and
You passed the oral?
I did. I don't mess around. I play for keeps.
That's usually where I fail.
We know.
I usually pass the physical part, and then I usually fail the oral.
That's what Karen says.
Yeah, right. I need to get like a program where I can pass the oral part.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to brag, but I mean, I graduated from Kishwaukee College, so I got a college degree.
That
Thank you.
is pretty nice.
Thank you. Hold your
Yeah.
applause for the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not. I went to college and then went back to community college, and then failed out. Yes,
That's okay.
Kish was
So-
very tough.
It was very demanding.
I know it was.
Yeah, all
I
3
was
days
there.
a week. Yeah, so no, I was one of the people they chose. I'm back in it. I did that at the Calb, and it's nice to be back involved in that.
Yeah. I
Yep.
feel safer.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, John.
So what's your job entail now?
Well, I mean, I'm a patrolman. That's
But then you got
Yeah.
call outs.
yeah. So it's not a full-time gig. It's a what they call a collateral assignment, meaning you do it along with.
Yeah.
So there's like detectives that are on it. There are school resource officers and patrolmen that all do it.
So what if you're
Train twice.
patrolling and there's a SWAT call?
Then
It's
you
called
go.
out.
You go.
You
Yeah.
stop. And
Yeah,
then the
you
same thing
stop.
if you're at
I have
home.
all my equipment with me.
Even
Yeah.
at
It's
home,
like
though?
Superman. He just
Even at
goes in
home,
a
yeah.
booth and changes out, and then
Yeah,
bam,
I mean,
gone.
like so they get like guys have personal lives and what have you.
Great if you got a call
You-
out right now.
I mean, I have my equipment in the truck. I just go. That truck and at work. You just go to work, change, gear up, find out what's going on, and go. So
And you do more areas, right? So other areas will call Naperville SWAT to go there.
yeah, so Naperville butts up right next to Aurora, which is
Oh boy.
I think Aurora's like the third biggest city in the state. So
Yeah,
You're
it's
getting a
pretty
lot
big.
of
so
calls.
so we
from
call them like our sister team.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's been times where like they're on a long standoff or something. They'll call us in or call DuPage County in. Same thing. DuPage County could call us. Will County, which is south of us, they could call us. so-
Joliet.
Yep, Joliet. Yeah, Joylet.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
probably get called there a lot.
So yeah, it's. I mean, there's a lot more. There's a lot more action than you'd think. stay busy. So
Yeah, a Kane County cop was here the other day, and he said they use Naperville SWAT.
Yep, Kane County.
Why was the cop here? What'd you do, Callis? Oh, the wife's going. You're going nuts.
Yeah, I was fucking fighting neighbors and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
No, my daughter won. I paid for her to be the principal of the day at this gala thing I went to, and then the at the end the cop took her home in the cop car.
What?
So like met the cop.
Oh,
I
that's
took
pretty
pictures.
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. His name was Tom.
Oh, Tom. It's
I said,
Tom.
give me a patch. He goes, I don't have any. I go, what the fuck, Tom? Well, circle back around in a couple weeks to drop me off one. He goes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, and I was like, yeah. He said something about Naperville SWAT for some reason. All right. I said something like, oh my God, because I put them all underneath my flag in my garage. I want to get as many patches I can get. He's like, oh, you have some friends? I go, yeah, I got a buddy. It's Naperville SWAT. He goes, oh, we use them.
Yep.
He goes, especially if we're all drunk or something, they use them instead of us. I go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good talking.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't make it. Call Naperville in.
Yeah,
I'm hammering at the winter circle.
last year, July, we had a long standoff, and I just remember because it was like 20 below. And
In July?
July.
Or January, excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Cold July.
I had
you
one.
at? The
I had
fucking
one beer.
park?
Sorry.
Naperville's a little different
Yeah,
climate.
Naperville, yeah. And yeah, we called them in because they got one of those stair trucks that they bought from like O'Hare.
What's that?
Like it pulls up to the plane, on the tarmac.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
gotcha.
one, so you can get
Oh.
to like second story windows.
I
It
thought you
was
meant
so-
staring at somebody through a
No,
truck. Can't
stair-
you just do that
like
with anything?
stair truck, yeah.
Stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
they came out and brought that up. They were running it through the snow. It was pretty funny to watch.
Huh.
But we got the call at like 7:30 in the morning. We didn't clear till 10 at night. It was a long, cold call. But yeah, they came out for that. We work with a lot of surrounding agencies.
Huh. That's a long time to sit there.
Do you have
So
a
you can't do
SWAT?
anything, right? You're outside like procedures or something?
Right at that point, it was all negotiators doing most of the work. We were just holding the perimeter
Right,
at
yeah.
that point. making
Chris
sure-
Voss out there?
Who?
You heard of Chris Voss? One of FBI's like a retired negotiator. He wrote a bunch of books about negotiation
yeah.
and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
It's
Well-
probably something I could never do. I don't have the patience for it. But you watch these people do it, man. My hat goes off to them because it's not easy.
yeah.
And
Let me
there's
tell
an-
you.
there's an
Let
art
me
to
tell you.
it.
You need to call.
Ghostbusters?
No, Huck Finn Barbell.
Yeah,
Gets on the
you
mic.
probably would.
You're live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen here, sir.
Listen,
I've got a pizzazz ready for you. Some
Yeah.
Let's Get Stupid pre-workout.
I've listened. I've watched the movie The Negotiator several times. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're pretty much a professional. What are you doing next week? We got training.
Call him out.
Probably, probably watching The Negotiator.
Hold
coming
on,
out.
guys. I got this.
He's been down to the
I got a guy.
basement for 10 hours drinking coffee.
I got a guy.
His name is Matt Foley.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it's a good time.
Can you
Glad
tell
to be
that
back on.
story? I don't know if you're allowed to. The one where you at NIU, we went through the door and threw the guy through the table.
Well, you just told the story, Tom.
Well, there's a lot more to it. I don't know what you
So-
can say or not say, but that
No,
was like one of my.
so
We were
that
training,
was,
and you told me that story, and I got like,
John will be
fired
fired in
up.
the morning.
Yep. So is it? Yeah. No.
Jacked and homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how I met Stevie. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, nice shirt. Long story short, it came out. The guy was drunk and probably on a lot of drugs, and he was threatening to shoot people. And his apartment was about a block from the school, so they called SWAT out.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Nope. And the apartment was set up real weird. It was like it was a long apartment. Real weird, but it had literally a back porch to it with a turnaround that faced one of the busier streets in DeKalb. And we parked our Armor there, and then we were in the hallway. So me and a group of guys were in the hallway. And this guy he would walk out onto the porch and scream at everybody because that Armor is so loud diesel engine, big armored vehicle. And he'd walk out, yell at him, burn a smoke, go back in. Then like half hour later, he'd come back out, scream at him. Well, we noticed he was walking out a little farther each time. So the guy that was in charge of everything, he goes, hey, he's going to walk. If he walks out a certain feet, a certain far away from that door, we knew nobody else was in the apartment there. They said that hallway team is going to enter. We're going to take the whole apartment, and you're not going to let them back in. We're just going to take custody of them out there. And so then all of a sudden they tell us, okay, enter. We enter in, and I'm what they call the shield guy, so I'm the first guy in. We go in.
Shield guy.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
I know
Oh,
the
yeah.
shield guy.
So we're working our way through, and we get into the kitchen where the sliding door is. So I set the shield down, and there he is. He's still screaming at the
he
guys
doesn't
at
know
the
you're
army.
there?
He had no idea because that diesel engine is so loud.
Yeah.
He didn't hear us break the door in.
Jesus.
So I throw the slider open, and I got my pistol out, and he's still screaming, and I'm screaming at him to get down, and he didn't hear me. He turns around and he jumps back, and then he starts yelling at me. So I start walking to him and yelling back, and I just lower his shoulder. I hit him so hard he flies up onto the hood of his Jeep, down onto the ground, We cuff him, whatever, take him away. And we found out the day after that I ended up breaking 2 of his ribs when I hit him.
Solid tackle.
Better than shooting him.
Sorry, pal.
That's true.
Don't do drugs.
Oh, shit. Was he like high on something? You guys
Oh
thought
yeah.
or something?
Yeah. They did a whole interview with him a few days later when he had come down off everything, and methamphetamine. Yep. And he ended up saying like that probably a good thing that he got taken into custody because cleaned up his act. So
Really?
didn't hurt
You guys buddies
anybody.
now?
Yeah, best friends.
Yeah, they drink together every Friday night now.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of meth here and there, not too much, just moderation.
Yeah, it comes out to the ranch and we train legs together.
Oh, his name might be Huck Finn.
And Huck Finn.
Can't believe it's not meth. That's where it came from.
I cannot confirm or deny that story.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one, right?
Oh my God, that was a beautiful story.
Oh, thank you.
You got any other good stories like
rehearse
that
it.
you can tell?
Well, I mean, so where I used to work, DeKalb, I mean, that's where NIU is,
Yeah,
Northern
college.
Illinois University. So it's a college town, and it's a violent town, but, I mean, the college, there's some...
Sketchy, dude.
It is
Sketchy
sketchy, yeah. It's sad because it shouldn't be that way, but it's changed because I graduated from there in 2011, and it's changed.
It's turned
a
into almost
little
like some parts of it are kind of like Chicago, right?
Oh, it's straight ghetto. They just had last month. I think they had 2 homicides in 1 week. Yeah, one was a drug deal gone bad. The other was like girlfriend sent the boyfriend to go buy some pot from her dealer. And he knocks on the door. Dealer answers. He's like, "Fuck you! I don't know you." Literally pulls a gun out and shoots the guy dead. Like,
What?
yes, just shoots him dead right there. Close the door.
Man,
That's one way to handle your problem.
I guess, yeah.
Because
So-
that's not going to be an inconvenience for you
Yeah.
when you murder someone in front of your apartment.
Yeah, I feel like talking to him.
yeah, fuck you, I don't know you.
Or they could just go to a dispensary and buy it legally.
yeah. Two of the busiest weekends at DeKalb.
Homecoming.
Homecoming's one,
Oh, yeah.
and then moving. Fall moving.
Move-in, yeah.
Yeah, fall move-in weekend. Those are always the 2 busiest. So fall move-in, DeKalb would usually call like outside agencies in just to be extra bodies and
Yeah, a lot of state police are in there.
state
so, right?
police, county.
Why is moving in so violent?
It's because it's the first. It's not that it's violent, but they move in and everybody parties. Everybody drinks, fights. It's just. It's not that it's violent crime that happens. It's the amount of call volume.
So it's
that
a
happens.
move-in party weekend.
Right. So everybody moves in and they're settled in, and now they're gonna go drink, party.
Well, is it
Yeah.
homecoming is violent though, ain't it?
Oh yeah, homecoming.
It's the opposite.
Oh yeah, there'd
Lot more
be
violent.
always be shootings.
Yeah.
The one year there was a brawl of at least 100 people. Like you turn the corner in the street and people are fighting everywhere.
How do you
You're
break
like,
that up? Do they do the beanbag stuff?
No, you just. I mean,
Just let it die
Put
out?
gas in there, right?
yeah,
Contain
people.
'em? What
Yeah,
do you-
gas or people get exhausted. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
probably
only
for
fight
life.
for so
Yeah.
long, and you literally like until enough people show up there, make sure like nobody's in grave danger of like getting
yeah.
curb stomped or something.
Right.
And and then you just you start spraying. You spray the gas or OC or whatever.
Yeah.
But the one moving, it was really weird. It was a Friday night and it wasn't as busy as it should have been. So you would always get real weary. Like okay, something big gonna pop off. So there's a street called Lucinda Avenue, and when you take it out of the college area, it runs right into like the old residential part of DeKalb. And all of a sudden, they said they give out the address off Lucinda, and they said we're getting reports of a home intruder. Older gentleman just said his back door is broken in and someone's in his house. And we go, oh, here we go. I mean, like at that point, you had like 20 guys at the house that quick. I walk around back, doors busted in, windows broken. All right, here we go. So we start, and then they said, hey, the homeowner and his wife are upstairs locked in a bedroom, and the homeowner has a gun. He can hear the guy outside. So we're waiting. We get enough
It's
guys
getting
there.
good.
Oh, yeah. And the guy I was with, partner, he announces, hey, DeKalb police, we know you're in there. Come on up. You give them enough warnings. And then the dispatcher gets on the radio. She goes, the caller says can hear the intruder playing with his dog in the hallway. And everybody's just
The
looking at
guy's
each other like,
drunk.
what is going on? And we go, okay, well, tell him we're coming in. And then we get to the bottom of the stairs, and literally this kid, 18-year-old kid, he pops up. We go, what are you doing? He goes, well, what do you mean? I'm home.
Yeah.
He was a freshman at NIU. He got so drunk, he busted the door in on a random house, thought he was home.
Oh, man.
And
Thank God he didn't get shot.
he had no idea. Like, he was right by that guy's door, and the guy had a .357 that he kept in the house for security.
Damn.
And he was playing with a dog on the floor and
He would have shot to the neighbor's house too.
killed the elephant that walked through the door. Yeah. Nothing says home security like a .357, but yeah, that was just, and the fucking college expelled him the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
because they were really cracking down on a lot of stuff.
Damn.
They're like, nope, sorry, goodbye. You're free to go apply somewhere else. Have a nice day. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Good thing is the Midwest and not somewhere else, because I mean, there's a lot of shootings right now down south with stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yep. So yeah, just crazy
Wonder
stuff.
what that kid's doing now.
I think he works for Huck Barbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he broke his neck. He's living above the shop.
Yeah. He's a lineman apprentice. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good story. That's.
Well, you all right, Finn?
Well, speaking of that, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Kid's calling me right now.
Yeah, tell him I'll have to wait.
Yeah.
But no, good times.
What's the craziest thing you could talk about that you've seen or done that you could say on there? I mean, you worked how long in police work?
I mean, total, I've been in like 12 years now. Craziest, like, if you just want to say straight crazy, it's literally walking up on those 100, 150 person fights.
Yeah.
When you see that many people, it's hard to really wrap your head around. It's like something out of a movie. You are like,
it's
oh
like
my
The Walking
God.
Dead.
And the one, so you know where Molly's is off
Oh,
the
yeah.
highway. I mean, so this bar, the one entrance, the main entrance leads out into a beer garden, which has a 10-foot wrought iron fence around it. And then that beer garden has two gates that open up in the parking lot. So when it's bar closed, they literally herd everybody out of that gate. They shut it, and they don't want anything to do with it. So there was always fights in that parking lot. And it's right on Lincoln Highway, which is a 4-lane main road.
Yeah.
And those
Route 38.
fights, yes,
Yeah.
those fights would pour into it. And you would, I mean, women, man, just people just going at each other. And you just kind of sit there like, oh, all right. Yeah, the one time I get out of my car, two women are just, I mean, it looked like a dog fight. Just scratching each other, pulling the hair, like right out of a movie. And the one girl fell, and I saw the other girl raise up her high heels. So I grabbed her and picked her up. And I'm like carrying her over to my car just to sever. And I said, if I put you down, are you going to calm down? She goes, yeah. She goes, but I got to put my tits back in my dress.
I'll help you, ma'am.
And I set her down. She turns on. I'm like, oh, she wasn't lying. That's what happens when you get into a brawl in a little cocktail dress. But oh yeah, that would be like, if you want to say craziest. That's really you can't explain that until you see it in person. Just everybody just fighting, and then you just break it up, make sure nobody's hurt. Hey, you need an ambulance? No, all right. Have a nice day.
It's too much paperwork.
Yeah, have fun.
Come on, carry on. Get out of here.
That's gonna feel good. What's funny when you start spraying? What's real funny is like an hour later when you're just driving around the neighborhoods.
AR-15?
No. Yeah.
Jesus, John.
Yeah. Yeah.
See ya.
Is you'll be driving around and you'll just see some guy like hurling on the sidewalk, and you can tell because they got the orange on their face. Like, hey, you all right? Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. Did you get sprayed? No. I got sprayed. No, I was at a buddy's house. Like, they think they're gonna get in trouble. Oh, okay. You look like it. Why are you blinking so much? I got something in my eye, but I'm fine. Have a nice night, officer. And they'll just walk away.
Oh, yeah. You've been sprayed probably.
Oh,
You had
it's
to.
terrible. You have, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when it later on, it can reactivate through water.
Yes.
Right? Into the
Yeah.
shower and shit.
It's terrible.
You get in the dick hole?
No. So when I got it, like they tell you like hold your face and just rinse off and then wash the rest of your body.
Yeah.
Have you been tased?
No, I've not been tased.
Okay. See, I'll be tased any day of the week over spray. Spray was awful.
I got sprayed right in the face.
Terrible.
And, yeah, you clean off and all that like this, right?
Yep.
Well, then I go in the shower a couple hours later, and I know it could still reactivate and get in my dick, so I'm leaning this way. And
Go straight to the dick.
somehow
to the
going
dick.
down, it's going right in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the worst burn ever. It's like shampoo times 1,000,000.
Yeah. It's about the most. It's about as fun as getting kicked in the balls.
Yeah.
It's like
For real.
sticking your head into a fireplace. It's terrible.
Yeah, and you always cough and like fucking start tearing up. You try not to.
Yeah.
Like if I.
We had two people in my academy
tough,
class
I'm tough.
actually.
Yeah, right.
They got chemical burns in their eyes, so they had to go to the ER and get drops.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it like a taser, because when a taser shuts off, you're fine.
Yeah. It's like nothing.
That's it. Done.
Just hurts for a second.
Yeah.
It like locks up.
So when I went, so I was a CO like you
Yep.
before I became a street cop. And when I went through the CO academy, I got tased. So I was already certified.
Yeah.
Well, when I went down for the patrolman academy, the director calls me in and he says, "Hey, for those of you playing the home game, the police academy is down at the University of Illinois in Champaign." And they call me in and they go, "Hey, we got some Chinese dignitaries coming in. They want to learn about how we run our police academies." Literally, they're gonna tour all the facilities, and we're showing all of our less lethal stuff. So beanbag shotguns and tasers and sprays and what have you.
Those Chinese people are always learning from us, man. I'm telling you.
And he goes, "I saw you're on the list to get certified for taser. Would you be willing to take the hit?" And I said, "Oh, well, that was an error." I said, "I'm already certified. It was done in the Corrections Academy." And he says, "Oh, man, nobody else wants to do it." He says, "I'll tell you what, I'll take you to Texas Roadhouse tonight.
Deal.
I'll buy you dinner." I went, "Anything?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "All right." So
Texas T-bone.
Free steak?
yeah,
I'm in.
free steak and cold
Say,
beer.
say less.
All right. So I did it a second time, and
That's great.
I just remember looking up, and the look on these people's faces was just priceless. They were so shocked that that's what it did. Yeah, I got myself a free steak dinner out of it.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
do?
awesome.
You have them face your back and the two guys catch you or something?
Yeah, so they hold
holding
you, they hold your arm, and then they do it. They hit your back, and so the one probe went into my upper right lat, and the other one went right into my ass cheek.
Oh, it's
and,
two? That's
Yep.
what it is? Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a whole muscle cramp. It
Yeah.
is something. Yeah,
I've been hooked up to
the alligator clips.
the best. It went,
Like the stem?
Compex?
the best stim they had, like the
Yeah.
really expensive ones in the.
Oh yeah,
And they put it up as high as you could get it, and it was like just everything was
yeah.
locked so bad.
yeah.
Remember I
So-
did that to Cam at my bachelor at my wedding?
Oh yeah, that
What does this
great.
do?
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
I still have that picture. It's
Me too, I got
hilarious.
the video.
Yeah.
His face.
It's priceless.
You're so scared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
My bad. Sorry. It's my
What
wedding.
does this do?
Yeah, he should have known better.
Now, John, have you thought about when Huck's benching, putting those probes right in one in each pec, and he gets down to his chest, you fire it, just straight up.
I don't know if that would work. It probably might tear something.
I mean, it's worth a try, right?
Well, I'd be willing to try it. You know what? The worst thing, what I wanted to do a while ago, was to at the top of a deadlift to get sprayed with that fucking OC. But a real OC, so you can see it's all orange and shit, right? So you know
Yeah.
it, man. But God, that would be, it'd suck not just for like a minute. but
No,
like
it
the
sucks
whole
the
day.
whole. Yeah, for at least a day, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
No,
I got shot with paintballs and stuff, and that hurt. And
Well, you called me before that. That was the funniest thing.
the paintballs.
Yeah, because you were asking me, you're like, "Well, should I wear something?" I'm
Yeah.
like, probably a face mask. Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it was. And I tried blocking my dick with something too.
Who shot you with them? I'm like, you better make sure. Like,
This guy Pete from this other gym, he had a paintball gun.
that
at
was
the Joliet
Barbell
gym.
Central.
Yeah, we went to Barbell
Yeah.
Central, got everything outside,
Yep.
and then he was like a professional paintball guy. So he brought his best gun and everything.
Yeah.
Dwight Schrute?
yeah.
We came
Paintball,
over.
laser tag, whatever.
Yeah, he's always very good at laser.
Yeah,
tag,
very
too.
good at laser tag.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have a scar on me from it. And that's what I thought was skin cancer. And they're like, no, that's a scar tissue or something. That was from the paintball. That's what I thought the other thing was too.
I bet that was a first for the doctor. Nope, paintball.
No, yeah, that's a paintball scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least the OC would eventually go away. So I'd be willing to do it if you want to do it to me.
I mean, I have some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be game.
Okay.
Better do it outside your barn.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I'm doing inside. God, that spray inside a building.
Let's
ooh.
do it. Let's do it on the seat that big boss man takes a nap in, and we won't tell him.
Spray it all down. Big boss man's getting ready for bed. Gets his
Yeah.
fan set up. Gets in there.
I've
Starts
heard
drawing
stories of guys going into other guys' squads, and they'll hit it in the vents,
Oh yeah.
so that when guys get in their
Jesus.
squad, they hit the. That's. I mean, that.
I've heard-
I'm all for a good prank, but, dude,
I've
someone,
ate it before.
Someone would get the.
Like,
oh yeah.
You spray it in a cup and you eat it.
How'd that feel?
It's not as bad as it burns, but
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've heard some wild stories
No,
about
that would be an ass kicking.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if somebody did that to your car.
Yes.
Oh. Turn on. It's a fucking middle, like 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
Do that, and then you do sparkles inside them too. Sparkles in the
Yeah.
spray.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh God.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that to Cam if he works for me.
Perfect.
I'll lend you the can of
Yeah,
spray.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just a little hazing, buddy.
Yeah.
So what's the worst thing you've seen, Jacob Ross?
Jeez.
Huh? In Sudan.
Well, I haven't been to South Sudan yet. This my first time will be later this month. I'm going for the first time to South Sudan. I've been to Africa a lot, but not specifically South Sudan.
Well, weren't you coaching the South Sudan team?
Yeah, but there's not a
Different
single.
countries, right? When
Well,
you were playing.
the problem is, there's not a single indoor basketball court in the entire country. Doesn't exist. So
Well,
we have to do training camp in other countries.
Why don't
right
you guys
now.
build one?
Well, we're trying. It's just a couple $1 million. So we got to make sure you put it in the right place and it's built right, and you got to have a business plan. And we're working on it because the country didn't exist until 2011, and then it was in a civil war until like 2018. So they've been worried about other stuff.
Basketball court is the least of their
So
worries.
it's
Not high on
Sudan,
the-
but now there's South Sudan and regular Sudan?
Well, Sudan and South Sudan used to be one country.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know there's two.
Yeah, in 2011, a lot of the war before that was Sudan fighting South Sudanese because they're different. Not 100%, but in general, there's a different.
Kind of like the North and the South here.
Yeah, there's different, somewhat religion, somewhat different culture, even skin tones different between the two. And so once South Sudan got their independence, then they started fighting within themselves to who's going to run the country. So until like 2017, maybe 16, 18, somewhere in there, it really stabilized. And now it's starting to develop more and more. But yeah, we're trying to build one. So every time we do training camp, like for the World Cup, we have to go to Australia to do training camp because we don't have a indoor court.
Australia, that's not. I mean, that sucks.
Yeah, they're
Go
hosting
to
us.
Australia. Yeah, it's like the greatest country ever. I heard. To, like visit.
It's fun.
Right?
I went when
the
Alicia,
Gold Coast. Whew.
Beautiful.
Yeah, when Alicia was competing,
Topless women everywhere.
I didn't
Koalas.
see that.
TOPLESS.
Yep.
Koalas. Yeah, everything.
You know Tony Doherty? Have you ever seen this guy before? He owns a bunch of gyms in Melbourne, but him and Arnold are close friends. He puts on the Arnold Sports Festival in Australia. And he used to pay for like Alicia and like a lot of the top competitors to come over and do his show every year. So I went with her once when she was still competing. It was a lot of fun.
Jesus.
Branch Warren came.
I met him before.
And we got to go eat
Yeah, me
sushi with
too.
him. And he bought the boat, and like he ate the whole boat of sushi.
Yeah, I hate sushi. A lot of these people love that sushi. You like sushi?
I do.
You eat a lot of that Casey sushi, don't you?
Yeah, you get it the day after. It's half off. So I get a breakfast pizza and half
Extra
off
smart,
sushi.
extra
Yeah.
smart
Well, the
business.
breakfast pizza is
Economics,
great.
guys.
Yeah.
And give me 10 on pump 5, please.
It's for a cop.
Yeah,
for a cop.
But I can't tell you the worst thing I've seen, if you really want to know.
Oh, yeah.
In Nepal,
Oh, Nepal, yeah. That's I learned about that and something about Mary. Oh, I had these damn Nepalese coins, remember? Oh, I love Nepal. I'm an architect out there.
no, I was in Kathmandu, and
Isn't that a song?
there is a song. There's a lot of songs about Kathmandu, but there's an old one about Kathmandu. But
I didn't know it was a ton. That was a song.
there's a river that flows into the Ganges. It's not the Ganges. It's considered a holy river. And for some people, their religious beliefs are that you burn your dead they make these like stone kind of funeral pyres, and you burn the dead, you push your ash in the river, and you go in and you bathe and drink it. And then that's what helps their relative pass on to the next life.
And you did this?
No, I watched it though.
You watched it?
Yeah, because it's like a big area. There's several of these right along the river, and yeah, it was.
How
it
did
was
you watch
tough.
it?
You could just go. I mean,
So
it's,
you're
it's
just
like a
there,
park.
and you went down there and watched it. You didn't know the people?
No, it's like a big park. Like it's a public area. Anybody can go and do it. It was tough to watch. Like it's one thing to hear. It's a different thing to see people doing that. It's just like, man, that's tough.
Don't the Finns
And-
do something like that?
Yeah, we do. I've actually somebody put some in my beer once with my uncle, and I drank it.
Well, you take
Not
a shot from
They
your.
did it as a joke, and I drank it, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" And that was your Uncle Coke.
It was your
Damn
pinky.
it. Yeah, well, my pinky.
I say you take your shot with your pinky all the time, right?
That's,
Put the dead relative in the trailer, set it on fire, have a few beers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have a couple two tree beers. Yep. See you later, Bob.
Finnish family tradition.
Yep.
See
With
ya,
that song
Bob.
playing.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm like not like judging those people. It's like just so different from anything I've ever thought of or seen. It's just like wow, like this is
They
wild.
burn them. Their ashes go into the water.
Well, then they push them into the water, and then they go in the water and bathe, and sometimes they drink it to help it.
They
help them
push
pass
the
on.
ashes in.
Yeah.
Jeez. So you watch the body burned?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Man.
There was several going on at any given time.
Better than my story.
No,
Yeah.
worse.
I'm ready to get out of here, guys.
Not better.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. You guys got what's the best thing you guys have done? What's an uplift? You got an uplifting story?
My best thing is I met Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell that
Did you
story.
work that? Did you work it?
No. So an old coworker of mine, he sends me this flyer. He's like, because there's obviously weed dispensaries all in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And he says, dude, Ric Flair is going to be at the one in Naperville tomorrow. I'm
And
like,
he's working.
nobody had heard about it. And I go, no kidding. So
No kidding.
I go up there, and there's a lot bigger of a line than I thought there was. Well, then I find out. So Ric Flair, he's broke, as most old wrestlers are. Yeah. So he was releasing his own line of weed called the Ric Flair Drip.
Yes.
So in order to meet him, you had to buy an ounce of his weed, which I guess was $175.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I know the guys that work it just from because they got phenomenal security systems. So I've pulled video from there and what have you. I just know them from, and I said, hey, any way I can kind of sneak in and meet him? I'm a huge fan. They go, oh yeah, absolutely. And he had just pulled up. They walked him in, and they waved me in. They're like, hey, and I got to meet him and got a picture with him.
That's awesome.
I mean, that was cool.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Who's the comedian? Louis C.K.?
Yeah,
he did a stand-up bit in DeKalb, and I met him in the parking lot of the hotel he was staying at. So literally, I just pulled someone over and let them go, and I'm typing something, and I look up, and here he is walking with, I guess it was his manager. And
coming out of the combo or something?
No, well, he was walking into the hotel to probably call it a night. It was late.
Yeah.
And I rolled down my window. I'm like, you just did a bit. He's like, yeah. So I got out, shook his hand. Yeah. So I've met a couple famous people that way.
Now, is he still, banned from everything? What's going on with that guy?
No, I think that's.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. He's been
What did
doing
he
his
do?
Tours.
I don't know.
He
don't
jerked
remember.
off in front of women or something? He never.
Yeah,
something
but
weird, yeah.
He did something weird like that, but he said he would ask the women, hey, can I get off in front of you? And then they'd be like, but I think the thing was it maybe had something to do with how after the interview went, but he wasn't pressuring them.
Interview?
I don't know if he's in his office talking about something about hiring him for a role. I don't know, because he did have a TV show.
He did?
Yeah,
he
Louis
did.
C.K. show.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Louis CK
yeah.
show.
So I don't know if it had something to do with
On
that.
Comedy Central,
but it
right?
was something to do with he would do it in front of them, but he would be like, not hold them down.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, okay, yeah, so it's the interview's over, but
do you mind
if I just jerk off right now? 'Cause I'm fucking
really
horny
nervous.
As fuck.
Yeah.
I get real nervous. I need
real
to jerk
nervous.
off.
Yeah.
It's like Sons of Anarchy. Remember that guy?
Oh, the guy that couldn't
accountant?
Stop, yeah, the accountant. Couldn't
Oh
stop jerking
yeah, you
off.
just sit there and just
He would just so they cut all his fingers off.
yeah,
So he couldn't do it anymore. Chucky.
Chucky.
They cut all his fingers off except for his thumb, so he couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, Ron White. I met Ron White.
Oh, yeah.
Briefly,
He's been in Northern a lot.
Yeah, they had him performing at the Convocation Center, which is the big basketball arena at Northern Illinois. Well, then they told him it used to be, I don't know if it still is, there was no alcohol.
Huh.
Yeah, for a long time. I think it's changed, and they're like, well, Mr. White, you can't drink there. He goes, well, then I'm not performing there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they had
right.
already
That's half
sold.
his
Well,
thing.
then there's the Egyptian
That's his
theater.
whole gimmick.
Yeah, there's the Egyptian theater in downtown DeKalb, and they said, well, we'll switch it to that, and they let him drink on stage.
Are you kidding me? They switch it from the convo
Yeah.
to the Egyptian?
Yep.
I'm surprised they could fit
Wow.
the amount of people then.
Yeah. The Egyptian's pretty big.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
compared to a convocation center.
And the convo's not as big as you'd think.
7,000.
If you
6,000.
Yeah, about. If you stand in there and look at those seats, you'd be amazed. Because I
About the same size as the Metro Center, probably.
yeah,
Maybe a little smaller.
because they always got a lot of grief how small they built that place.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, they should have built it bigger to get more big acts in there.
Absolutely. But nobody's rushing to go watch Northern Illinois basketball.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You got to get
Well,
this guy in charge over there. Or
That's
something,
I've been telling them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you know Jacob.
Bring
Ross?
all those
right,
Sudan
be
guys
yeah.
over there to have a great team.
All right,
We
be
would.
better.
It'd be a
right?
great team.
Hell yeah.
Well, I got to meet a lot of cool people. Is that the question or experiences?
You've got a laundry list of cool people.
I do. I got to meet a lot.
Well,
Well,
okay,
all
well,
through the
then
wall.
who's the coolest?
Yeah.
Creme de la creme.
That's a tough
Well,
question.
top two, maybe.
Oh.
Sometimes you can't pick the top one.
And they can't be sitting at this table right
Yeah,
now.
obviously.
Well,
Yeah, because
That's-
there's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's-
now you're gonna make me think a little bit.
All right, well,
yeah,
we
yeah.
Um,
There's a lot. You know, 2 Toms. Two guy named
Toms,
Jon
John.
Jursich. The cop.
I think the best interaction I had with somebody famous was Flo Rida, because when Luau played for the Lakers, he had one of the bigger boxes in Staples Center, and different people would come in the box. Like I got to meet Nipsey Hussle before he died, and anyway, I'm sitting there because I
Who
would
are
always
these guys, John?
I'll explain after the podcast.
Country singers.
Yeah.
And so I'm always sitting down front because I was watching the game. I don't care about who's in the box or whatever. And this guy comes sits next to me, and we just start talking. He's like, "Hey, my name's Flo," and we have a friend from London whose name is Flo. His name is actually Ja Flo, but we just call him Flo. So I'm like, "Oh, I got a friend named Flo." Blah, blah, blah. And the guy doesn't have his sunglasses on.
Maybe it's Flo from the TV show.
Progressive.
Progressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Excuse
thinking.
me, Flo.
Yeah, or that one, too.
Yeah.
Like in the TV show.
Oh, so we talked the whole game, just like normal people having a good time, whatever. And then guy gets up and leaves, shakes my hand. Oh, really nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. And then he leaves, and Luwal's brother's like, oh, so you and Flo Rida are like best friends now. I'm like, that was Flo Rida? And he's like, yeah.
I had
no idea.
Yeah.
Another story like that, Alex Rodriguez at the Miami Heat game. He comes in by himself in this like VIP area that the family got to go into, and he's wearing a black suit with a white shirt and a black tie, which is what security wears in that area because it's like super formal. Like Floyd Mayweather would come through there with his $1 million in his briefcase and bag and all that. Like he really does.
Yeah, no.
Like how Finn
everywhere.
travels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Lead FTS bag.
Lead FTS bag.
2 things in it.
2 headphones.
And he comes over and he's talking to me for a minute, and I just think he's a security guy. And like because I'm with Lou always, I'm just like trying to represent him well. So I'm super nice. I mean, not that I wouldn't be anyway, but I'm super nice to everyone.
He's usually a dickhead besides that.
And so he walks away, and I'm like, the security guy was really friendly, and they're like, that's Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had no idea.
Jacob gave him his coat. Sir, can you hang this up, please? Yeah. Can I check this?
Where am I sitting, sir? Could you tell me? Show me my seat.
Just give me something to drink when you're not busy.
Yeah. And a slow gin fizz, please.
Now, did you talk to A-Rod?
Yeah, we talked for like 3 or 4
He was a
minutes.
good dude.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. He came to the game by himself, which I thought was super weird. Like, why would you come
He
to...
seems like a weird guy.
Yeah, it just
He
seems
does.
strange.
I don't know. I don't know him at
You
all.
calling someone weird.
I think he seemed. I mean, compared to other, I don't know, athletes or something, he just seemed like a weird dude.
Well, the
He played
opposite...
for Texas and
Well,
New
the
York.
opposite's Mayweather. So when he would come to the Heat games, he would call the desk and say, I need like 50 tickets.
Yeah.
And he would come with his bodyguards and his duffel bag, literally $1 million in cash, because they have to open it and check his bag.
Yeah.
And his bodyguards are sitting there looking, they're watching to make sure, nobody takes any of the, there's just big rolls of hundreds in his duffel bag, this Louis Vuitton or whatever bag. But then he would have Sprinter vans with different women he had kids with. And so it would be the woman with their respective kids in Mercedes Sprinter vans behind. He could pull up in a Bugatti.
Jesus.
I'm not kidding. It's crazy. And then they would all be sitting around the first like area of the stadium.
My God.
How the other half lives.
Yeah. That guy had so much money to do that kind of stuff.
Well, Little Boosie came. John can explain to you that is. He went to a strip club in Miami and spent like $1 million in one night.
Jesus.
So Floyd Mayweather was
Reminds me
like,
of fucking Al Bundy. $1 on a string.
so Floyd Mayweather was like, no, nobody comes into my town because he owns
And outspends.
and outspends me. No,
Yeah.
because he rents almost the Fountain Blue Hotel.
Yeah.
He rents like a whole floor all the time. It's just like his floor of the hotel. He's like, nobody outspends me in my town. So he came the next night to the strip club and spent $2 million just to prove that he runs that
Man,
town.
those girls had a good time.
Good night for those girls.
$3
Holy
million in
cow.
2
college.
nights.
Well,
Wild
you ever
stuff.
hear the story? Like Steve Jobs found out Bill Gates was taking vacation in Hawaii. So he called up Bill Gates' personal assistant and says, hey, what hotel is he planning on staying at? And he says, this hotel. So Steve Jobs called up that hotel and booked every room.
That's awesome. So you couldn't go there?
And I'm like, wow, I guess when you are one of the most wealthiest men on earth,
Yeah.
that's the pranks you play with each other.
Fuck you, money.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Big time fuck you.
Yeah.
money.
So if I had all the money, then when Huck went to buy a truck, I'd just buy it first.
Yeah. No, that truck just got sold. Well, I just bought. Nope, somebody just paid for it in cash.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Who was it?
You
Guy
wheel
named
him up.
Jacob.w.ross.
They say he bought you this little Mazda S10
I got you another e-bike.
with an e-bike in the back.
Yeah,
It's got
e-bike pulls
Huck
up.
Finn painted on the side.
Perfect.
Got you,
Oh, just what I wanted.
got you a
Yes.
Honda Ridgeline.
Nothing too flashy.
This'll pull the camper, no problem.
Oh,
Wait till
yeah.
Karen
I can't
sees
believe
this.
you're getting rid of that fucking battery car.
Yeah.
You just bought it. What? Last time I was here?
Couple
an
months,
excursion.
So
It's
getting
been a
old.
couple months, has it?
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
In the last 2 years, how many vehicles have you bought? Sold?
We did the math. It was
Last
like
time it was like 20.
45.
no, it's like 9 or 10.
This guy's got issues.
For real? Can't you have what do they call that?
buyer's remorse.
Not what is like when you go through a lot of wives?
Impulsive. Mormon.
No, that's adding wives.
Terrible husband.
Oh.
Like yeah, that's it. That's
Terrible.
one.
Yeah. A cop.
I mean,
What?
yeah, definitely somebody in that kind of form. Yeah, a cop. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but that's what you have.
Yeah, that's it with cars.
It's crazy. You can't just keep a car. Why would you buy it then if you want to get rid of it? Like immediately.
Can't get rid of it if you don't
Well,
buy it.
Yeah, but why you buy a truck? Like, wouldn't you keep the truck at least for a couple of years? You get rid of it so fast.
Well, you just the deals come up. I'm an opportunist.
So deals come up, you get it, and then you're like, oh shit, here comes another deal.
You're
I'm gonna
bored.
get rid of this. Yeah, it seems
called
like
being
it.
bored.
Yeah.
That's why you need. I call them a work car. You need a $2,000 car
That's what I'm getting.
that you
It's an excursion.
a $2,000 car.
The
that you can
excursion
drive
gets like
back
2
and
miles a
forth.
gallon.
That's my version of a $2,000 car.
That
a
way,
20-year-old
okay,
car.
but listen to me. Okay, listen to this. Okay,
Here we go.
you buy a $2,000 to $3,000 DeVille.
Maybe a Cadillac. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Of course, a DeVille.
Of course.
Right, you're comfortable.
Yep.
You can, drive around comfortably. Probably put a lot of oil in it, but whatever.
It's fine.
Get to A to B. You'll have your bike, and then you go. If you want to buy something, you can exchange that third vehicle in and out instead of getting rid of that original car. That way, you always have something. And if you go, you know what, I don't feel like paying for this anymore. Let me sell it. And 6 months later, I'm gonna buy this now.
Well, that's what the excursion's going to be.
Oh, now the
It's
excursion
not.
is gonna
It's
be
not $2,000. That's not a work car.
Yeah, but it's not that much. Average new
It's
car in
10
America right now
times
is
the
$49K.
It's 10 times the cost of my work car.
No.
Yes.
An excursion.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Wait. No. How much is it?
13.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Six
that's-
times the cost of my work.
Have
car.
you looked at an 07 Buick Lucerne?
They're
Those
high commodity.
Buicks
They're hard to
good.
find. Hard to
Yeah,
find.
hard to find.
I don't want to
John.
brag, but
Those Buicks are good. They run a long time.
I get a lot of looks when I drive through Naperville with that.
Hmm.
Usually not good.
Feel bad for that guy. Huh? What?
Some of the coworkers have.
Isn't that
you
guy
know,
that pulled me over the other day?
some of the coworkers have nicer summer cars like Camaros and that, and they park them at the back of the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
So I'll park the Lucerne in between
Sideways.
their cars.
Yeah, in the back sideways. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch the paint.
Yeah.
Easy.
Bring the mirrors in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel.
You just wait. When we go on Cam's bachelor party, we'll take the excursion.
That's true. That would fit everybody.
Yeah.
That's good. Let them get the excursion.
There
All
it
of our
is.
stuff.
Yeah, let 'em
Let
get
him, let him get it. My decision. Let him get it, Tom.
Well, you might talk him out of it, you idiot. Don't try to talk him out of it.
What did he rent for yours? Was that an excursion?
Expedition.
Expedition.
Like a 2020.
Excursion's bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got to have room for Finn's cooler.
And his duffel bag.
And a duffel bag.
And a duffel bag now.
Six beers in it. What?
Prime to prime, boys. Let's go.
I just remember the tail, like it was the last hour driving down there. 'Cause it was
Remember?
late. And
Oh, I thought you were
I
saying
woke up to Cam smacking himself in the face. That's what woke me up. And Amber's brother was asleep on my shoulder.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I
like
just looked
Christian.
over. I'm like,
I remember watching the Bears game on the way home
Oh, yeah.
on that stupid YouTube thing.
Yep.
Yeah, Cam's got to do this. I mean, he's got to do it. If he doesn't do it down there, I mean, he's got to be somewhere where we go out somewhere, not down the street to his West Camp.
Peoria?
Well, that could be a first stop.
Yeah.
But
We gotta go somewhere.
yeah, somewhere where the women would stickly flock like a salmon at Capistrano.
I say we set it up.
Aspen.
We all go to West Camp. We meet there, park the vehicles,
Then he wants to stay there. He don't want to leave.
but then leave them.
Oh, so we leave Cam there, and then we all go on his
We all go to
bachelor
we all go
party.
to Nashville.
That'd be great.
Or we kidnap him.
Beat the shit out of them.
You got
Yeah.
some pole.
Oh, you can slip something in his drink.
yeah.
You've got a bunch of
like
that
our
stuff. You're
friend.
Cosby.
John, you can tase him.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
He'll
tase
drug
him.
him.
Tase him, knock him
Right.
out.
Huck can
Tase him,
OC
knock
him.
him out. Yep.
Then you
Handcuff
slip
him.
that stuff in his drink and cuff him to the. Yeah, we're good.
We'll tie him down to the top of the excursion, so when he wakes up, he really can't go.
Yeah,
on.
be like the
We
fucking
can't hear him.
grandma on fucking that movie Vacation.
Yeah, summer vacation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you as part of his apprenticeship, you put a word in for us, and his bosses say, hey, if you want to be a lineman, you gotta go to.
Have a bachelor party like
Yeah, you gotta have a
Well, why
bachelor
did you
party
think he
together. That's the last
want to
part.
have a bachelor party? You know, I mean,
He's mentioned it a few
I
times.
mean, it's not like but why?
I don't know.
You don't think it's just like hanging out with your friends? You know what I mean?
Just at a different spot.
It is. It's not like he's going out to fuck a bunch of women or some shit like that. You know? Do you think maybe his girlfriend's telling him not to do it?
I don't know.
What do you
I
think?
asked him.
It has to be, right?
I asked him.
Oh.
I go, is this because Dixie doesn't want you to go Cam? He goes, no, that's not. I just don't want to go. I go, why would you not want to go to Nashville? I don't like new country. I don't like a lot of people. I'm like,
New
we'll go
country,
to a
what is
smaller
that?
bar.
What is? I mean,
Nah.
we'll get Josh Kaiser over. He'll sing for us down there and have
Get
a great
that same
time.
Airbnb.
We'll
man.
hang
Yes,
out. We'll drink
right?
some beers. I mean, I just don't understand why he wouldn't want to do something like that. He could hang out at West Camp any day of his damn life.
No, you can go there tonight.
I
Who
mean,
was that monster that brought us all the beer and stopped out that one day?
Oh,
The
Curtis.
big Jack dude.
Curtis.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Invite him
Oh
out.
That
yeah,
guy
we'll
is
get
a
him over
fucking
there.
monster.
Yes, he had to turn sideways to get through the
I
door,
can't
and he
remember
had a
his last
voice
name.
softer
It is
than me.
Curtis.
He
or
did.
something.
Yes.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
He goes, "You guys are in Nashville, yeah."
Because
here's
you
the
remember
address."
the last call was 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
So we had to
COVID.
go back, and
Yeah, it was COVID.
Yeah,
they were walking up and down the street passing on
COVID
masks.
kind of
and-
ruined that trip. So that's why
Well,
I told.
it could have, but we
We
salvaged
did it.
it.
We
We
did
had
big
a
time.
good
Yeah.
group of dudes.
But now if we
So-
go again,
It'll be
everything's
normal.
open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and We got a wheelman right here.
Yeah. I never even had a bachelor party either, so it could be a double.
Double bachelor party.
Oh man.
Bam.
There we
Double.
go.
And
Awesome.
we'll say it's mine, and I'll invite you.
It's
so
official.
You get over it.
It's
Don't
yeah, it's
not be
official.
invited to mine.
Yeah, I was very upset.
Well, that was a
Yeah.
blast. You should have. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm ready to end this podcast now.
Well, it's still a touchy subject.
Yeah, it
but,
is.
You know.
Well, there was no room for you.
Oh, that's understandable.
Well, it pissed me off. There was.
There was only-
'cause
there's like
literally when we were in the house getting ready to go, the neighbor across the street is like, "I'm not going." I'm like, we could have had another person, and he backed out last minute.
Yeah,
and
but
that
I
was because his wife wouldn't let him.
Yeah, but I was more comfortable without Finn there because I had more room. It was better for
Oh
me
yeah,
personally.
yeah, he stretched out.
You
Yeah,
need an
stretch
excursion,
out.
sounds like.
Well,
You guys are stretching out on me right now.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
it was a good time.
All right, well, let's go. When are we going? This fall?
Whoa, whoa.
Well, they're getting married.
No,
next,
it's got to be next August or September
We
or whatever.
can do a pre one.
You can't do a pre-one.
I can do whatever I want.
We can
Finn.
do what we want.
Pre-ejaculator.
This is America.
That is true.
Warm up set.
Yeah, we'll be lucky to get him to go once. You're right.
Hey, there's-
Yeah, we don't want to blow our
He
wad.
said he's getting September married, right? He said Pappy's birthday 17th.
Oh, that's right. Pappy's birthday.
So, yeah, probably next late August, early September or something, I guess.
Tell him we found a good tattoo shop down there that takes walk-ins.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd definitely be in.
Sign me up.
Half
Yeah.
off Fridays.
Yeah,
So
one of those-
come on, Cam, let's go.
American
Hold up.
traditional
Yeah.
artist, too.
Get
I
that
love that.
cactus you've always wanted.
Yeah, with the middle finger.
Yeah.
We found a denim outlet.
Yeah,
Oh,
denim. That would get
yeah.
him big time.
Yeah.
Buy one, get two boots free.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's always down
That's
there.
always
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, denim outlet, cowboy boot shop, and a
Yeah.
fucking American traditional tattoo artist.
World's best biscuits and gravy outlet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And meat and
Yeah.
cheese.
And the meat and cheese.
And,
Department.
what those drinks?
What more does he need?
With the fucking champagne? Is it champagne? With
Oh, mimosas.
Mimosas?
Yeah, unlimited mimosas.
Well, maybe we could stop by.
Yeah.
You remember we stopped to get gas just leaving Nashville? And he, I'm wondering where he is, and he comes storming out of the Dunkin' Donuts, just pissed.
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
How I told you you have to pour a cup of coffee. He's
He's
just
so
waddling
mad.
out of the Dunkin' Donuts, and we're all dying laughing at him. I wanted to meet him. I wanted. And I'm like, Cam, breathe. Come on.
Fucking idiot. Yeah, this would be a good trip.
Cam's the only person I've seen drink at Cracker Barrel for breakfast.
8 in the morning.
Oh,
during a
he got
strongman
upset
competition.
because last time he was there, Dixie didn't have her ID or something, so they wouldn't give her.
Oh yeah.
And then he would order. He wanted 2 at a time. They'd only give him 1. So he said he made the waitress stay there. He said, "No, hold on." And he slammed it. He did it like 10 times in a row. No, here you go. Another one then. He told me. He said he did it again. No, you're going to hold on. You're not going to give me 2 here. Do it again. I want another one.
He showed her.
What a
really
jerk
did.
off. He showed her big time.
Yeah.
Man,
I said, way to go, Cam. Oh, yeah.
tipped her 10%.
Oh,
Generously.
I don't think he tipped her either. Fucking left immediately.
Got a Tootsie Roll, giant Tootsie Roll on the way out.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
3
The
toothpicks.
2-pound Reese's.
Yeah.
One of these, please.
Yeah. You're going to take this, too.
Dessert.
1 block of cheese and 1 block of meat. I got to get backed up. I can't shit on the road. That was always his thing, too. Got to eat a lot of cheese and meat right in the beginning of the drive so I don't have to shit.
Gross. It's a hell of a plan.
Yeah, it worked. He didn't shit for a week.
That's how you do it.
Oh, God. All right, you ready to wrap this up, Tommy? I got to get out of here. I got to go to girls softball.
Yeah, I got to go to work. So,
Yeah.
GeneralLeathercraft.com, Matt Hayden at Pioneer_Finlands. Go there for all your leather belt needs. SubZeroPlunge.com. Code STUPID at checkout. $250 off. The best cold plunge you'll ever buy. Our guests, Jon Jursich, Jacob.w.ross. Thanks for coming on in the middle of the day.
Our
on a
pleasure.
Tuesday. It's much
Anytime.
appreciated. Get you guys at the new bar. Break it in. No better way to do it. That's all I got. What do you guys got? Anything else?
Jursich, where are you at? Ranch Cop?
At Ranch Cop.
At Ranch Cop on Instagram.
Yep.
And you're on that Ford site, right, or whatever it is. What was that called? Your truck one? You want to give that one out? Is you still doing the
Texas
truck
Thunder?
thing? That's changed like 7 times now.
It's a motorcycle now.
It's still Texas Thunder, but it's a motorcycle now.
Now it's a motorcycle. Now it's the Indian.
Yeah, now it's the Indian, yeah. But, Jacob.w.ross, Instagram,
Tom Callis. Tom Cal 1.
because he's number 1.
Official Be Better brand. Check us out for training and nutrition needs, templates, anything you need training-wise, customization, programming. We have it all. Check out my supplement sponsor, HFP Supplements. New flavor coming this month.
Yes, should be here in a couple weeks. Hopefully here the last week of June. The blue raspberry lemonade. Everything else is in stock. Hookfin Barbell. Dat Cam. And a new shirt coming out at the beginning of next week. Stay tuned. That's it.
Yep, be better.
Go fuck yourself, gals.
All right.